evening, New Orleans District. This is Colonel Murphy, and I am filming this from our Emergency Operations Center here in New Orleans. And as many of you know, it's been high adventure this week. We've made some real firsts here in the district. We're experiencing 2 hurricanes in a row this week. First with Marco, and really now we're literally awaiting the landfall of Laura. And this year has just been quite the year for the district. We've had the 2nd longest flood fight on the lower Mississippi River in the district's history. We've had almost 6 months of COVID-19. We've already had 1 hurricane, Hurricane Cristobal in June, that was at Wildwood's High River. And here we are in the height of hurricane season, and we've got 2 in 1 week. And there's been a lot of incredible hard work in preparing for this. And one of my key messages for the district right now is nothing is more important than your safety. Right now, the majority of the district is on mass telework still just due to COVID-19. So I'd ask you, it's super important. Watch the news. I know a lot of you are doing this. You're seeing about the mandatory evacuation orders in Calcasieu Parish. There's curfews. We have about 50 families that we're evacuating right now from Southwest Louisiana. But really want to stress, nothing's more important than your safety. So make sure you're watching the news, listen to your local officials. If you have questions, get with your supervisor. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a 100% accountability drill, so I'd ask you to watch your cell phone. Our primary means of communication with you is through the ad hoc messaging system. Haven't met someone yet in the district who doesn't have a cell phone. A few of you have flip phones, but everybody can get a text message. So what I ask is watch that. We need you to reply. We need accountability. So what's going on? Right now, Laura is one of the strongest storms in recent history. We haven't seen we being the state of Louisiana, haven't seen storm surge levels as high as this in almost 65 years, since 1957. 20-foot high wall of water coming ashore, really in the next few hours in South Louisiana. It will be devastating. The governor described it as unsurvivable on his newscast this evening. So in advance of this, we've closed and evacuated our 6 projects in Southwest Louisiana, and right now we're just prepping for the storm. There's nothing we can really do than ensuring your safety, but really in the next 24 to 48 hours, our first move is going to assess what the damage has been. And we've already got teams moving and getting ready to do just that. So I want to say thank you to all the folks who are involved. A big thanks to the emergency management folks that you see really to my left and right that are making this happen. And this is a huge team effort. Emergency management can't do this alone. We've got engineering division, PM, planning, regulatory, administrative assistants. So many of you are really contributing. And it's been even more exciting because we have 2 2-star generals that are supposed to visit this week to provide assistance during the storm. And then General Holland will be on the ground tomorrow. So we look forward to her assistance. So what I'd like to do to close this out is bring up Dana Ray. Dana Ray has been with us for 14 years. She's our operations officer, and she helps run our emergency operations center. So Dana, if you could come on up. So Dana, tell us, what does the emergency operations center do for the district?
So during an event response, we do what we do best. We stay flexible. Semper Gumby is what we like to say. So we're here to support our locals. We're here to help them with supplies, to provide that subject matter expertise, and to be that the technical experts that they need during an event like this, because we are the nation's engineers.
So you talk about supporting locals. I know we have the LGL program, and we send employees out. How are we supporting the parishes like Calcasieu right now with its mandatory evacuation order, and they're trying to get ready for the storm? How do we support that with the LGL program?
Definitely. So our LGL program is such a great program that we started post-Katrina. And so with this, we have a team of volunteer employees, and they agreed to deploy out to the parishes. So they are our eyes and our ears on the ground in those parishes to provide us that information that we need to help provide the help that we can give those parishes. So for this event so far, we deployed about 10 employees to 6 different parishes with the LGL program.
That's great. Have we given out, I know we have a warehouse full of supplies, we have pumps, sandbags. Have we given supplies out to to parishes that have asked.
Yes, we've been rocking and rolling since we've been activated, and we've given out over 150,000 sandbags to over 5 parishes. So we have been on the ground in the last 3 days giving out that type of supplies, and we've had such a great team that can help support this.
All right, well, thanks so much, Dana.
Yes, sir.
I'm really excited that we have folks like Dana, and I know there's a lot of other folks in the district that are out that are really giving their best and going above and beyond. We would not be able to do everything we do here in New Orleans District, and we do it really, really well. The eyes of the Corps are on us, from General Semonite to General Holland on down, so I'd ask you keep doing your best. Always ask who else needs to know, and that way we can keep moving forward. So this is Colonel Murphy from the New Orleans Emergency Operations Center, out.